family of a woman who was shot and killed by a police officer while in her home in Texas is pushing for changes to the Fort Worth Police Department. 10 News reporter Marie Cornell is here in studio with what they're doing to make this happen. Marie?
Well, Kalina, I spoke with the family's lawyer who says they've filed something with the Department of Justice, which will investigate whether there was a civil rights violation. Now, he says this will put the spotlight on the police department, putting their practices and procedures under a microscope.
This is Adarius and his sister, Tatiana, bonding over the summer while in San Diego. Family members came to see Adarius, who's stationed here with the Navy. Months later, Tatiana is dead after they say a police officer shot and killed her inside of her Fort Worth, Texas home last weekend while she was babysitting her nephew. The officer was arrested for murder and bonded out.
There's so much more work to do before we see this officer held accountable for this murder.
The family's lawyer tells 10 News while waiting for the district attorney's office to complete their criminal investigation, they've reached out to the Department of Justice, hoping they'll launch an investigation of the police department.
But we want mechanisms in place to ensure that bad apples are not let into the barrel in the first place.
Having served more than a decade in the Navy, Adarius believes the department's training needs to be looked at.
Everything you're trained about, there's a way to do things. When you don't do it the way you've been trained or way you've been taught, you have to answer for that.
The family says they plan on fighting for change to bring justice for Tatiana.
Well, their concern right now is that nothing will change and this will happen to someone else's loved one. Charged with murder.
Now, the lawyer tells me they have prepared a civil lawsuit and they plan on filing that next week. Marie Cornell, 10 News.